Hello, and welcome to The Outer Worlds, a game which is getting a sequel in the not too distant future, and I thought, seeing as I picked this up on picked it up on Epic for free, sorry, a while back, I'd give it a go. See what if the second one's going to be worth looking into, maybe? Because I feel a lot of people seem to be quite excited for it. My understanding it is made by Obsidian, who made, I believe, it was Fallout New Vegas, is what they'd be otherwise best known for. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it and see what actually happens in this game. I am of course going to play on hard difficulty, because I'm good at games, right? Right! Text size I could adjust, but I think I'm happy with that as is. And in we go.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Okay. Colony ship found drifting colonists. Left at the edge of the colony. We're going to be on, like, Amazon-owned planet in space. Phineas. Assuming not from Phineas and Ferb. It's looking a little different. Apparently he's found the colony ship,
Hundreds
which
of
I'm
thousands
assuming
of
I'm on.
colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
This is where I make my character, seemingly. Got body, mind, and personality. I mean, strength, yeah, fair enough. Melee weapons and the amount you can carry. Dexterity? Is melee weapon attack speed as well as ranged reload speed? That's not quite what I thought it would be. It also affects, like, sneak and lockpicking and stuff. That's interesting. Okay, intelligence. We don't need that. We're gonna keep it, like it is normal.
Oh dear, you
below
spelled her name
average.
with a 5.
Is he commenting on this? That's good. Affects crit damage, so I might actually leave that be for now. Perception, headshot, and weak spot damage bonuses. Okay, that sounds like something I want. I'm likely going to be going for guns and headshotting people. It looks like dexterity and perception would kind of go nice hand in hand. Although I might not need much dexterity. Like, if I'm just shooting people from far away, like, I don't need to sneak. I don't need to reload particularly fast if they're not anywhere near me, right? Then we've got charm. I mean, again, keep it like it is normally.
You're going to have people hanging off you like tumors on a cysty pig.
No, we'll leave that for now. Leave it for now. We're not going to make it too high just yet. And temperament. Ability to lie and do medical and engineering, and it gives you health
You'd need
regen.
a navigational computer to find your temper.
Okay,
Let's hope the trip back to my lab is as easygoing as you are.
that's interesting. So temperament's your health regen. If you put it below
High
average,
blood pressure
you have none.
Could keep you from blacking out at least.
That might not be what I want. I want to have that at least average, but what I'm most interested in is goes from 2 to 3.5, so an increase of, yeah, 1.5. Up to 5, 1.5 again.
If
then
you
to
were any more composed,
7.5.
you'd be a
So that's a big
symphony.
increase. And hey, Shy, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely week. Charm, positive reputation reactions. What does that mean?
It says you had a habit of snarling. at
Reputation
people.
gains are significantly reduced. I need that. I don't know. I'm thinking perception.
An eye for detail.
I like
bet
the
you wrote some
idea
thorough
of
reports.
having a bunch of extra damage. Dexterity? I think I might be fine without.
Nerve damage in your extremities.
If I'm planning to just do guns, it's just melee attack speed and ranged reloads. I don't need that. What does worry me is weapon durability going
You
down.
never did get used to the ship's gravity.
Okay. Yeah, if I take less durability, that's... I'm gonna have to be repairing my stuff. That sounds like it's gonna be a pain, so I'll leave that as average, probably. Strength
Ooh,
penalty?
They must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
Practical time dilation drain for movement is doubled. That
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
that feels okay. Yeah, that I feel I can do that for strength. Need in a bit get a burger? That sounds good, shit. That sounds good. What kind of burger are you thinking of? For this, I think I'd want to go for a little bit of intelligence. Seeing as that is persuade and medical and science and stuff. Like I could put a couple points into there. And then there would be some points into something else. Charm, again, that's science and persuade were the ones I mostly cared for. I think those I'm happy with. I might go for dexterity by 1 point and maybe charm by a point. What about temperament? Temperament covers what I'd be lacking with from strength mostly. That being engineering and medical and stuff. Although, no, I'd just be lying? I don't know. I feel it'd be one of these two. Companion ability cooldowns and, like, reputation gain. I don't know how important that is. Extra health regen does just sound useful, like, nearly doubling that. I think this looks like a build I'm happy with. I don't know if it's going to be any good. When we get to then tag skills as things we want to be good at. Okay, this is really just like, yeah, Fallout New Vegas, isn't it? So at a rank of 20, you become good at stuff. I don't entirely know what that means, but long guns, I apparently have like a 70-odd% crit chance, which is quite good. That is very good, actually. Handguns and long guns, I think are going to be the two I'm going in for. We're not going to be doing melee. Defense, I unlock the ability to leap, which is dodging forwards. I'd quite like to be able to get persuade up. Chance to make people cower in fear after I hit them sounds quite useful. Also sounds a bit odd saying that out loud, but yeah. Lockpicking, apparently I'm going to be half decent at. I don't know how useful that is. I don't know what a pristine item would be. Having the ability at 150, which is not anytime soon, to just go into any really open container and take one thing without it being stealing, sounds very nice. Engineering, repair my stuff in inventory is going to be useful. Yeah. Okay. Break down things with a chance to extract mods. I'm assuming then you can apply custom pieces to your guns. Will be useful. Leadership, I'm not entirely sure I need. I think tech might be nice. I feel I want one melee one and I want one non-melee one. I want something for dialogues and such, which I would imagine, yeah, would be the dialogue tag, right?
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
So if I do that, yeah, I'm now getting Persuade going where I like. I think that sounds like a fun little perk to have. Or just hit someone, like a shoot them with a bullet or something, and they have a chance to just cower for a little bit. Aside from that, do I want ranged? Or do I want tech? It might be tech, because that brings both medical and science up to the first slot. Which, improving weapons and armor in the workbench sounds really good.
Your
So we're gonna do
skills
that.
would have
We're
been
gonna do that.
wasted in a corporate lab.
Apparently we've now got aptitude. Okay. So we get to pick kind of what job I am, I guess. No discernible aptitude. Colonists sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough, but worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halsey. I mean, yeah, that I'm not going to read all the flavor text, but that sounds kind of interesting. That you've got your background from all of these. A beverage service technician. Okay. Bureaucrat gives you extra blocking ability. Universe operates on laws and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. Something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificate included. Okay, so some of these seem more useful than others. Like, +1 determination might just be good. The other ones seem to give bonuses to parents. I'm going to mostly look at them and then consider janitor. It's tempting. I mean, scientist, maybe? Safety inspector. Medical technician, junior grade. I mean, I could just be a basic bureaucrat, right? Like, I don't have to be against the big evil doom corporations. I can be at the top of the big evil corporations. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, but I kind of want to.
Ah, pencil pushing. A noble profession.
Let's go for it. As for appearance, by default female, but I will likely be male. And, oh, we've got a lot to pick from, so I'm just going to randomly choose something. That one will do. Skin tone. Okay. I expect this to just be a scale of light to dark, but apparently there's a few in-betweens. Eye color. Do we have my kind of an eye color? Kind of? Sure, that'll do. How horizontally apart my eyebrows are? I don't know how much this matters. We're playing in first person, aren't we? Like, yeah, that's probably good enough, right? Well, we'll go to hair. hairstyle. What do we want? I mean, you got a lot of hair options, seemingly. It looks like you're not limited to like male hairstyles, female hairstyles. It's got a bit of both, which is quite nice. So I could be fully bald, but I think maybe we don't do that. Thinking we just go with this one. That one seems fine enough. Hair color. If there are a lot of hair colors, I don't know which entirely is which. Maybe that one? It's just very hard to tell. Is that like red? I'm looking for kind of a brown? That might be what I'm looking for? Sure. Eyebrow style. I mean, we're gonna go for a monobrow, of course. Facial hair. I think a little bit of stubble. Like, not much, just a little bit. And I'll match that to my hair color as well. Features. Makeup, I'm good without. Age, I will go there. That's an age. This is like the most unremarkable person, which, yeah, because I'm going to be a bureaucrat. That's what I'm going for. That makes him a lot less unremarkable, so we're going to keep that away. Do you want any dirt? I'll go for a wee bit. Because I would imagine I'm going to be a bureaucrat well out of their depth. That'll be fine. We will, of course, be poison. Spacer's Choice is dying to meet me. Yep, that should be it. This is our summary. We like to be pretty decent. We can do persuasion, we can do dodging, we can use long guns and handguns. We're decent at medical, science, engineering, and lockpicking. That'll be quite good. And I am a bureaucrat. That is the important thing. Well, let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Get the cursor off. So you broke into the abandoned colony ship and stole me specifically?
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
I don't entirely know what his plan is, but I'm assuming we'll find out before too long. Right. Terra 2. Orbiting laboratory.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. If drive
Shit.
evaporated.
Can't believe he's swearing in my lovely Christian space game.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
He's making me feel a lot better about
Not
stuff,
to worry.
isn't he?
I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
But why is he wanting to help the colonists? That's my question. He might just be a good guy. Which, fair enough. But I don't know, do good guys exist in, like, Amazon-branded space? I don't know.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay, so I'm being sent down to a planet in order to be smuggled, I guess. We're looking for a Hawthorne somewhere.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
I land
That
on
idiot.
Hawthorne.
I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Oh dear.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well, that's the guy who's meant to be
Better
smuggling.
you than the board, huh?
Oh no.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I mean, immediately, there's not anything too important nearby, but we can jump. Is good to know. Ah, what on earth is that? That is was it a sprat? A space rat. I'm happy with that if that's the case. Can crouch will be useful to know. It's on toggle, which is nice. Yeah, it's a sprat. Look at them, they're adorable. Not anything over there. We're going this way. Where is that a friend? Are you alive? You seem to be missing your legs, friend. Hello? You have Adreno on you. Is that my healing items? It might well be. We'll find out. Ah, but it's those we're meant to be avoiding, the timid canids. There's an awareness meter over people's heads, so you need to watch out for that. I need to like sneak inside of that tall grass, seemingly. And I can hide here to some small extent. I feel they spotted me. But, I might be safe. If they've just moved past, can I, like, go up here? I feel I shouldn't. And there's an invisible wall telling me I can't. If they were eating a person, there's something I can gather. So, maybe we stay away if I am their natural prey. Got another sprat. Sprats wouldn't hurt me, would you? Oh, what was that?
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Bound to be side effects? Yeah, but what was that though? I don't know. I'm hopefully safe. Guess we just keep dropping down. I have an emergency medical inhaler. Each one uses an Adreno. I don't need that. That's fine. We've found the healing item before. We don't need to use it. We've not taken much damage. I have passive health regen.
Hey, you, come here.
Hello. You
You've
seem
tried
to
the
be a
best now.
friend.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Okay. You tried the best, now try the rest. So basically that's Spacer's Choice as a slogan or saying, yeah, we're not the best, but you can use us. That is a nice slogan. That I appreciate it. We've got a bit of medical. I can patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacer's what? Can you specify a bit of the company? I'm new here.
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the
He
odds
shot
of that,
himself.
right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
So, yeah, marauders? You mean the people who I saw dead up there?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I can persuade, lie, or intimidate. Persuade, give me your gun, I'll go get help. Someone grounded their ship illegally, I'll hunt them down. Or give me your gun. I'll be friendly. I'll go persuade.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I like this guy. Also, because I patched him up, I got an extra reward. I got his, I'm assuming, sword from a saber. I don't know if it's quite what I'm expecting, so it's future space sword, but we'll see. Yeah, do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'm not gonna tell him I don't know where I am. That seems like a bad idea, if I don't know the guy. Yeah, if I've got a gun, I can aim.
Damn it, my ears!
There we go.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Yeah, Phineas seems to be listening in, but he doesn't quite know what's happening. And I don't know what's happening either. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. Pressures slowly over time. I just press Q for that. Okay. Yeah, but it does drain quite quickly if I start moving. It is, however, good to know. Enemy? Enemy. So if I do that and shoot them in the head, I will make them blind. And that's them gone. I mean, I can take a few shots, I think, while fighting. But there we go. I've unlocked leap. Double jump. Moving forwards to go, like, further. Okay. Just double jump forwards and it's an extra little jump. Hacking and picking locks. Hacking and lockpicking skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks and bypass shunts, are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. And ow, do not stand in fire. Got it, makes sense. Got a bunch of manners. A mock apple. Okay, so that would be food items. I'm just, I guess, grabbing everything. Yeah. I mean, I can hack open this, or is this, there might be a lockpick, right? It takes a couple of seconds. Alright. I get telescoping staff. It can be modified in many ways for additional cost. It's a melee item. I can sell it later. New weapon. I can rotate between items I have equipped in the inventory screen. I've pressed I to try and get to my inventory. Weapon management. You have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by dragging them to slots at the top of the screen. This page can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. I can also, if I have engineering, repair weapons on this screen. So between the two of these, I think we equip that. I will, however, mark that one as junk, or... You know what, it's probably not worth very much, is it? I'm gonna break it down. I get 3 weapon parts. I don't know what weapon part is. But I would assume I need it to repair my gun, if I want to. Okay. We'll hold off for now. I will take everything that guy had. I will take these, and I guess pistol too. I'm assuming the pistol will be the same as what I have, right? Like, comparing the two of these, yeah, those are identical. So I've got a spare one, if I need it. I don't think I can dual wield pistols. And it might have been nice, but I don't think it's something I need. Okay, just take that guy out. That's working. Now we just wait. Get a good shot on him. There we go. See? We're fine. I'm just using a pistol. We've not got a long gun yet. But I'm assuming once I get one, I'll be able to kill these guys even more efficiently. Now, where on earth are their bodies? Never like pistol. I shouldn't just be stealing everything, I don't think. I'm gonna go over capacity if I keep doing that. But for now, I am liking the gunplay. Gunplay feels quite nice. Not tried doing melee yet, and I'm feeling I don't want to. I'm not very good at strength. And that would be the ship. Possibly soon to be my ship, because that would be Hawthorne, right? You landed there? I mean, I can try and shoot the guys. I can barely see them. So I think I get a bit closer.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Hello. Are you just assuming I'm not with the Marauders then?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah, I've already dealt with a few of the Marauders.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Yeah, I can go straight into persuasion and such. Try and get her to help out in the fight. Or I can say I'll just put 0 in the customer satisfaction survey. That feels a little mean. But yeah, I'm gonna be mean. You're a guard. I should intimidate you, right?
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Well, I've got their help. That's probably good, but it means I'm going to have to be concerned about keeping these guys alive. So immediately someone's been killed. Right?
I just earned a fine bonus.
How weak were you, Private Kimball? They just shattered as soon as they got into combat. Okay. That's mildly concerning. I'm not gonna just keep grabbing literally every weapon I come across as well. That feels like it might be a little excessive. I'll let him. If I go to the other part of him, that doesn't have anything. Okay. Yeah, is that this then?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Not commenting on your dead friend?
This is gonna take a
Okay.
lot of paperwork.
Well, hello door. Did I just go in? I like steal his keys.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
There is no valuable
Intruders
plunder.
are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Okay, but if I go to the actual ship controls,
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels
What do I do
is a
now?
crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any
against
misappropriated
solicitors, of
equipment
course.
and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
But yeah, I'm not here to really misappropriate anything. You're
I
all
detect
safe.
an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks.
We've landed.
Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5,
Disengaging airlocks doesn't do anything.
2, 1.
Alright. But yeah, we're on the
You are
ground.
still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express
Gonna make your burger. I hope you enjoy your nice cheeseburger then. That should be nice. I'll see you in a little bit, Sha. See you in a little bit. But yeah, he's been programmed to express disappointment. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Yeah, he was supposed to meet me when he landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Yeah, Marauders got him. Sorry to tell you, Ada.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
I mean, thanks for my honesty after I just lied.
Exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah, I need to be Captain Hawthorne to fly the ship.
Well done,
Yeah.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning.
I'm
remain
Captain
intact.
Hawthorne now.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure.
Oh, I've got a
and
new
we were
ship.
forced
That
to make
that's
an
good.
emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Yeah, I doubt we'll just find it sitting in a garage. That sounds a bit fancy.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, so I am Captain Hawthorne now. Cool.
Thank you. I
This is
appreciate your
identity theft.
cooperation.
As well as
Best of
shit
luck in your
theft.
search for a power regulator. Try to
I
stay
mean, I'm
alive
sure it's
this
fine,
time.
right? It's allowed. And I've leveled up. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improves all specialized skills in the group to a maximum of 50. After 50, I need to add them into skills directly up to 100. But some of them said we wanted 150, so how does that work? Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses every 20 points. Yep, I noticed that. Armor and such can temporarily raise things. Got ya. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to go up a level. Your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives points to unlock skills, as well as it gives access to new perk every other level. Okay. I mean, immediately, 10 points to spend. I could get engineering up. It gives me a chance for extra basic mods. Could be nice. So I do plan to use all of these. They're apparently being adjusted due to my hibernation suit I'm currently in. So honestly, it's not a bad idea to up some of these. So I put 9 points in. That is medical and engineering both at the next perk. I don't know how useful that is. Ranged might be the better choice, simply because, I mean, it gets me towards extra crit damage, which feels good. But no, I'm going to say we get these to 9 points invested from what we had. That's now 40, 40 again. Next level, I'll put another 3 in. In fact, yeah, just another 3 to get science up. And my spare point will go into ranged. I think that makes sense. How do I take 1 point out of ranged actually? Because I've just noticed I can get lie to be slightly better. 15% chance autumn canticles will slowly attack other enemies instead of me. For 10 seconds. It sounds quite likely to be good for having lie improved. I think that works out. It gets me to a few boundaries for my skills. I'm happy with that. I will apply. There we go. Combat dialogue abilities. Unlocked dialogue combat skill. Attacking with the correct type of target, they're automatically debilitated. So yeah, if I just attack a human or I attack biomechanical, they'll change what they're doing for a little while, which will be nice. Perks. Well, let's see what these are. With perk selection, choose perks to buy perk points. Perk every 2 levels. Also get them through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Okay. Acquiring 5 new perks makes next tier of perks available to you. So I can accept flaws of some type. That would be interesting. I don't know what flaws are, so we're going to hold off on like grabbing this, which sounds like it could be quite nice. And instead we'll go for something a lot more reliable, like extra health, time dilation. Damage when alone? Nah, we want to bring someone with me. It's fun having a companion. Walk speed, sprint speed, you lose less durability, companion crit chance. Not really decided what we're using. Vendor prices. If vendor prices get decreased, would be nice. XP from companion kills could be good, but we'll wait. Unlock ability to fast travel when encumbered. Could be nice. I'm thinking probably time dilation recharge would be good. So that just charges 50% quicker. I don't see why that would ever be bad. Like that sounds like it's just going to be always useful. In the journal, we've got like a codex, and we don't care. That's fine. Can I like mark that all as red? No, there's not a button for it. In which case, I guess I'm the owner of this ship, and I need to somehow get away with a landing violation.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain.
I'm just
Help
looting
yourself.
everything.
No,
I like
really.
how Ada's being so sarcastic. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify weapons and armor. Okay. Each screen first select the weapon that I want to work on, choose what I want to do. So, if I wanted to do something with this, I can install a mod? I do not have any mods to install. In which case... Can I just, like, tinker with it? What does that do? Gets it slightly higher damage output. I mean, I might as well. Costs all of my money, but maybe it's worth doing. Repair. I make it repair the shotgun and bring it to a more respectable amount of damage. I don't think I need to be repairing this because I've got a spare pistol. I can break down. Yeah, probably the shotgun. I don't plan to use it. The staff, and I'll sell one of those. Could break this down for armor parts. Might be worth doing. Gives extra to stealth skills, which I don't think I need. This one gives bonus to tech skills, which, yeah, we're currently wanting. Can leave that be. What else have we got on this ship? So there's a ladder, which... Ooh, you can climb the ladder. Very impressive.
The ship's
Got
engines
engine.
cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Yeah, I need to come back with the regulator in that case. We've got even more kind of upness we can do, which gets me to the kitchen, where we've got, like, board games. Okay. That's nice. Do I have, like,
Due to catastrophic power
oh,
failure,
okay,
all
that's just
doors will
closed.
remain on security lockdown.
Do I have a bedroom? I don't know if I do. I will pick up, however, all the food I can currently. Because I'm sure I might need it at some point, right? Like, what if I meet a very hungry person who is wanting to be my companion?
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
You say Alex preferred, but I'm Captain Alex Hawthorne now. Ada. You can't forget that. It's important. Yeah, if I go outside, I guess I'm technically the owner of the ship now, right?
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Yeah, no, I'm the Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yeah, take care. Take care, Mercer. Well, I put my weapon away. I can if I hold down R. Lovely. But yeah, this is quite a nice looking place, aside from the active volcano next door. Got a nice view of... Is that a moon? Another planet? I don't know. Something. I mean, someone's built like a fort with wooden palisades. Kind of curious what that is about. I doubt it's going to be to my benefit, but we do have a map. And apparently, over this way, there's a little area off to the side which seems to be a little dead end. What's this? This says, oh, Primal Behemoth. Behemoths don't sound too friendly as an enemy. But I've discovered an old wreckage. From up here, I can tell there are more behemoths. Got one over there. Got one down there. I think I can hear one more just past that rock. I've got an indicator in that direction. I mean, presumably they're melee, so if I just stay up here, I would be safe. Kind of. Primal Ravager and Hunter. I'm stealthy, I'm fine. I can drop a quick save. Am I all good? I think I'm all good. What am I doing exactly here? Primal Brute. And there's a box. Kind of want the box. I'm not going to do any jumping. Jeweled ring. Okay, that seems useful. I can sell that for money. And money can be exchanged for goods and services. So I'm doing good here. There's another box just there. The person just next to me, who I'm a little worried about. Let's be mildly careful. He has found me. I'm running away. I'm running away now. Or I'm trying to anyway. I like do my little double jump forwards. Does that help? Not hugely. Okay. Keep running. They do not take kindly to me. Yeah, I might be okay. Have they stopped following? I think they've stopped following, in which case I'm going to quickly heal. I'm going to go back. Because I'm not going to learn my lesson. Not if I can help it. You have one over there. Where was the other one that came after me? Like that green fella. Was it you? Might have been them. I can maim him slightly. He is dead. That is good. Not for them, but for me. Ouch, got one right next to me. Just quickly run away. I'm dead. Okay, that's why I dropped to save a minute ago. Yes, I should be doing saves somewhat frequently, it seems. So I need to keep that in mind. But I reckon I can maybe take on these guys if I'm a little careful. I don't know how careful a little careful actually is, but I think I can do it. That is the Ravager taking some damage. Let's keep a bit of distance. Got one of them. Reload my weapon. Is that another one dead? I think it is. Let's keep on moving. You're not willing to follow me around here? That one is. These behemoths, as you're maybe going to be able to guess from their name, Quite tanky, apparently. And also quite worrying. Pause, so I can maybe cover you for a second. That's all good. He's gone underground. I'm running low on ammo is my biggest concern. So I can definitely kill him. Like that worked. But yeah, my item has become a little more damaged. It looks to be mostly fine still. So I'm going to keep using it. But yeah, that took a lot of bullets. I don't know if I've got enough bullets for this. I'm going to somewhat hope that I do. I mean, I took out a couple of these guys as well as Behemoth. And, okay, that is... It's somewhat valuable hide that you get from beating those guys up. I think there's possibly just 2 more of these primal dudes about. So I might be able to take them out. I don't have a lot of ammo, but I mean, it might be enough. It's a very delicious burger. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to grab all of that. We looked over before and we do want all of it. There's a person. Got a blade. I'm going to take it. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Yeah, we've got 3 enemies still, it seems. There is one person over there. There's one person sleeping just there, and then there's Ben. Just be a little careful. I'm looking mostly for ammo. That guy, I don't think is taking an interest in me. He was just moving. A little bit of heavy ammo. I don't know what I'm doing here for the most part. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't feel like a sensible place to be. But I've dropped to save. So you can see there's a box over there and I kind of want it. However, I'm right in the middle of the enemies. This is a bad spot to engage in combat from. I'm going to try and stay behind this tree and quickly loot him. He had a lot of ammo. That one has some stuff. I'm going to quickly work my way around. So I don't need to kill these enemies. It's not a requirement. I've opened that bin already. That's just decoration. You can't loot the sprat. Get a helmet. That's good. I want this bin. It comes with a backpack, apparently. Which I'm assuming is a modification for armor. No, it's a weapon modification, according to the game. Called Backpack. It's an odd weapon modification, but alright. Alright. Maybe it's like a holster or something. Yeah, I can relatively happily say I'm safe if I just hide here for a second. So, I found armor. I'm not going to bother reading that. We have helmets, but more importantly, we've got these. Which, it's medium armor, rather than light. Do I want it? I mean, it's a lot better armor. It's the same weight. I feel it's better. Then there's this one, which is pristine. Pristine... What does pristine do? If I compare the two of these. I don't know. I think pristine means it just sells for better, seemingly. So that one's getting sold. I'm thinking we equip this. I'm sure running around looking like a marauder is going to be fine. We've got a couple of helmets. Bonus to lockpicking could be nice. I don't know what the difference is for light. I would imagine you can run for longer in light armor. They weigh the same, which is what's got me confused. I'm really not sure. Because normally in like Skyrim and such, there's different skills depending on like light, medium, heavy armor. I'm assuming it'd be similar to that in an RPG sense. This helmet I'm gonna equip as well. There we go. Got a patched low pressure helmet. I mean, I look relatively well defended now. Like, compared to before, I am a lot better defended. I've got a decent chunk of ammo. Like, I'm assuming it'll be like stamina usage or time dilation usage or something of that nature. It could just be they physically weigh more, but we'll find out. We'll find out as the game goes. Yeah, we've got that fella over there. You are a primal brute. It's gonna shoot you a whole bunch. They're gone. That's that. If I hide, does he know where I am? I think he does. Run away! Run away! That's fine. I can do that. Running away is something I am good at. I look to have maimed him or bled him or something. Damage weapons are bad against heavy armor. So this guy has heavy armor. He's been confirmed. Let's blind him briefly while I get some distance. Yeah, I do not have the ammo for this. This guy takes a lot of ammo. Can I get him to bleed or something? Might be the move. I don't know. I don't know what the plan here is. Yeah, if I get him to bleed. Oh, because he's de-aggroed, he's gone up in the hell. Did I just assume that I don't need to go back in? Because I've kind of spent a lot of ammo on this. I don't know if it's worth spending more. I mean, I've got melee. Is an option. I don't know if I much like it as an option. Yeah, I don't know if I like that as an option currently. But it's definitely an option I have. Somewhat wishing I hadn't dismantled that shotgun, because it's probably a different ammo type, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, I can kind of just skirt around the guy easily now. I think I'm just going to leave him be, though. I think I've done enough in that area over there. We can come back if I really want to. It's fine. I don't even have to go over there. I don't know why I was so invested in doing that. I found an area and I wanted to investigate.
You hiding?
Hello. Stop that, would you? I want your ammo. I have an assault rifle. That is not ammunition. I said I wanted your ammo. Thinking King of a burger for tomorrow, but you're still hungry. I mean, yeah, you may as well eat it, you know. No harm in it, right? There's no harm in just having another burger. Okay, by time dilation and melee, I seem to be largely safe. There we go. Heavy ammo. An assault rifle is a long gun, and it uses heavy ammo. So that's going to be quite good. I think that's going to be getting equipped, is what that is. These are both identical. Switch those around. Good stuff. Now that I've got heavy ammo being used, I mean, I could go against that guy from before. Music box plays The Happy Cyst Pig when its lid is opened. Lovely. Wasn't anything else here, was there? No. Just like a little marauder outpost. Cool. I'm gonna try and kill off the rest of the guys in that area. There's got to be something worthwhile, right? Right? And I'll also check for, how much more damage does this deal? Considerably more. 28 per shots, an extra 10 over what I had been dealing. Yeah, that seems to work. Get a primal brain. Okay. That feels a little cruel to just be taking, but it's hopefully good. Got one last enemy. But I want to see what's inside of this. And this guy's sleeping in me. I can get him easily enough, I think. He's just asleep. I've got a half-decent weapon currently. Stagger, cripple, blind. Go for the headshot. There we go. Another primal brain, that'll sell for a good amount. I have 5 shots left, but what have we got here? Because I've now cleared out the area. Like a... Is marking something? Is it just marking a location of interest? On my little compass at the top of my screen? I kind of assumed that was like a stash that was being marked. That might not be. I mean, I'm not actually seeing anything else I hadn't looted. If I just kill them for no good reason other than XP? Possibly. I'd kind of assumed there'd be something here. Because it's an old wreckage, I thought maybe there was, you know, like a box or something, but... Ah well, I found some armor. I'm happy. I'm happy. Got some valuable brains as well. Because I know I'm very much lacking in that department myself. Map says... Yeah, probably just go towards that. We'll go in that direction later. Although I might actually quickly go up here and go tell our friend that I've cleared out the marauders. I don't know if he particularly cares, but if I tell him, he might be quite happy. Just make sure I've looted everything on my way. Second burger's ready. That was quick. That's just like a microwavable thing then. Also, can I get up here? It feels like it very much wants to say no, so I guess I'm not going up there. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, microwavable burgers are fine. Yeah. Making burgers yourself is actually really easy though, Shy. Like, it's just some beef mince and egg. And that's it. That's all you need to make your own burgers. It doesn't take too long either, which is good. Also, I should put away my weapon, shouldn't I? Unless... No, that's a marauder. I shouldn't put away my weapon just yet. That's him gone. People are vaguely aware of me. I've only got 2 bullets, however. has a weapon, but it's not what I need. This feels like a bad idea. But I don't see when I'm next going to get a chance to be doing melee. He didn't have ammo on him, did he? No? No, okay. Let's quickly heal. I just need to wait. Make my way around to here. And now we just whack the guy. There we go. He had light ammo. Oh, thank goodness I could use a gun again. I'm just going to swap out the gun. There we go. Decent quality. It's also quite cheap. I mean, yeah, nothing against it. I'm just saying that it is easy to make your own burgers if you ever want to. Because, like, it doesn't take long. And you can just make some, and, like, separate them in, like, a box. Using, like, some greaseproof paper. And, there you go. You've got burgers for whenever you want to make them. I mean, as long as you keep them in the fridge or something, anyway. I think the other ones might be kind of pre-cooked and you just warm them up.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Not stealing the shovel. I'm putting away my weapon. Hello. Who are you?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
I mean, yeah, why'd you say
It's
that?
in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls.
And he's warning me that what
prices.
I wear matters. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I mean, junior in humor? Have you got a superior? Yeah, I'm looking to make some money while
Got a
here, I
knack for
guess.
being discreet like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company.
You rent
Renting
your
means money.
grave sites.
Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures.
Huh.
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
They rent grave sites. That sounds rather dystopian, doesn't it? Yeah, you can't just collect fees
Quarters,
yourself.
mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect your fees.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
So mess a little with Abernathy. Got it. Where are they all?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. I will change my clothes. In that case, I have been warned running around as a marauder might give off the wrong impression. Yes, this is Spacer's Choice branding, if I wear this. Let's take my helmet off. There we go. I'll need to get some better armor, which isn't marauder armor, seemingly. Oh, I can always just change when I go in and out of town. And then here, we could steal stuff. I'm not going to be doing stealing. I'm a morally upstanding person, possibly. This would be, yeah, his Computer. What is his mail saying? Inhumans Association. Dear reader, your subscription to Inhumans Association newsletter has expired. I'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now, and we'll throw in a copy of our news publication, Shovel's Gazette and Quarterly. Human Resources? Edgewater Cemetery is property of Spacer Choice Company. Spacer's Choice take care of its own from cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots. Comfortable. Not a word I probably would use when talking about a grave, but sure. Custom engraved headstones, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Is that like a religious group based around science? Maybe? I respect rest in the privacy of Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Well, it's not escape, I need to actually exit. There we go. It's a little interesting. The game some more? Ah, fair enough, Shy. It's been lovely having you around for a bit. I hope you have fun with your game. Now, I'm gonna go into Edgewater, seemingly. Hello, Edgewater. What have you got for me? Possibly not much. It looks to be quite late. But yes, barber shop was mentioned. We're looking for someone in here. Hello, Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Don't think this game's for you? Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. It's quite different to a lot of the games you've seemed to like, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can show you my hands if you want. As an intimidation feels a bit mean, but no, nah, relax, I'm good.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay. So you need to meet the aesthetic kind of standard for the company. If you want to be working here, that's... I mean, assuming the company pays for it, fine enough, but kind of odd. Yeah, Silas sent me.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Yeah, you mean you're broke, right?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I mean, it's quality drama. I don't know if they have somewhere you can audition, but maybe it would get you money.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Your medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
You can't just give him an IOU of some kind?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I don't know what you have that would be considered valuable. You've got light ammo, apparently. Mr. Ouch weapon mod. You got 3-bit cartridges. You've got the morgue, where, I mean, these people do have stuff on them. Perhaps you could sell that. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call for what it is. Destruction of spacer choice property. Okay. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. He's gonna ruin us. So he's thinking we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. I'm processing his body, right? It's the ground and prime him out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of that. Golden teeth. It's an option. It's, as far as I'm aware, the only option. Hello.
What can I do for you?
Have you considered teeth? more promptly. I've got a better check I can pass, a medical one.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yeah, only if you use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I mean, 58 is pretty good. But yeah, about the collateral, why not use Eugene's teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note just in the back.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Okay. But, I mean, he's not gonna miss them, is he?
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean, I think you might be able to. I mean, I'm just here to collect your dues. It's your choice.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
You came around to that quite easily. Okay, that's one of those done. Next, it was mentioned the cannery and someone next to the cannery, which is presumably over this area somewhere. You have cannery workers walking in this direction. Where is the cannery? Is that it? That looks like it might be the cannery there. Before that, it was mentioned there was a bar, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Okay.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
I mean, guy's not allowed an extra minute's worth of break. Fair enough. I've completely gotten turned around. Where did I come in? Is that the door I came in through? No. No, it was not. Is this a bar? This is a church. Oh, church. What's this all about? I mean, you've got that, which isn't stealing, apparently. I'm gonna leave it, because I don't quite trust that it's not stealing. There's not anyone up there giving a sermon, but there is someone in here. Hello, Vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
This guy seems like he loves his job. Yeah, what kind of spiritual advice do you offer?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Yeah, that feels like just telling people work, please. But, you know, I was meaning religion and such.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
And how do you talk to the Grand Architect, guys? Prayer?
You don't
like you
talk to the
contact
Grand
HR.
Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
I mean, doesn't sound very motivational.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The
This is about
future,
knowledge.
the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
I mean, yeah, tell me more. How does that work?
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that years of study and contemplation. I'm just looking for a power regulator. Any
Mechanical
advice?
tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Mr. Thompson.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
I mean, I've been outside. It seems fine enough.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Okay, and I'm assuming you'll, like, burn it?
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to. Look, I have a very simple
So you
goal
want to
here.
read the banned book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I mean, I need to know a bit about the book first.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Yeah, no, I'll have a look. I'm
Thank
down for an extra
If
quest.
you retrieve it, you can
That
always
sounds
find
fine.
me here.
That was worth walking into a random building to see what was going on. Yeah, heading back this way though. General store. I'm looking for somewhere to buy ammo. Oh, I'm assuming that would be stealing? Yes. Yes, it would be.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
So there's no deluxe, but there is gourmet. What's the difference? I don't know. Yeah, let's see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
I've mostly got stuff to sell to you. Merchant skill is equal to value of my best dialogue skill. Okay, so I only need one good dialogue skill. For now, I would like to sell. I have a pristine bit of equipment just here. I would also quite like to... I mean, this is an armor mod, yeah. It told me it was a weapon mod, but it gives me extra carrying capacity. I'm going to keep that. I do not, however, need several different swords. Sell those. I'm not going to use two-handed melee. I believe I have 2 assault rifles. I'm only seeing 1. Unless it doesn't include the ones I actually have. In terms of, like, equipped. As for all of this, I would like to sell some brains. And potentially music box and rings and such. Mostly brains. Sell those. Sell a little wooden box. Jeweled ring. Primal hide. Canid tail. And I might keep the toss ball card. I'm going to see if I can collect these. There might be a use. There might be a use. I believe that would be that. Not sure if I plan to actually eat many of these things, but maybe I will. Maybe I will at some point. Then into buying, we're looking for a long gun, an assault rifle. Sawed-off shotgun is a long gun. Uses light ammo, apparently. A revolver sounds like it's going to be a lot more powerful than what I'm currently using, yeah. Lower magazine size, but a lot better damage. I might actually buy this. I'll hold off for a second. They have Maxwell, a one-handed hammer, I think. Apparently it's special. I don't know why. But I will take a revolver, I think. That feels like it's going to be good. Mag picks I'll leave, but I want to buy some ammo. I think light ammo I will buy... I can buy 50 of it, sure. Heavy ammo. It's a little more pricey, but I can buy all of that, I think. Or a solid chunk of it. I'll buy 12. There we go. That'll do for now. And I have enough to go running out there and do something. That done. I mean, was there anything else to talk to you about? Didn't have a quest, did you?
It's Spacer's choice.
I got some questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place, pretty
What,
much?
you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Listen, that's a mean one. I don't know if I want to say that. That seems excessive. But yeah, no. I'm glad you're optimistic.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
No, I'm done. I won't keep talking to him if he's not paid for it. He doesn't seem like he's too interested.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Cantina, though, that would be a bar, would it not? I mean, you were just waiting for me to open the door. Any of these people important?
Only the part that said we ain't
No,
making our
they're all just residents in Winslow. Hello, Winslow, you've got a name.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You're in Edgewater. There you go.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I don't think he's important. Yeah, hello.
I don't know you.
What are you up to? You don't know me? You don't, but I'm Alex Hawthorne. Good to meet you.
Be unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
I mean, yeah, very fine establishment as well.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like.
I know how to fix problems. I've got a gun.
Though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Yeah, deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I mean, I'll take a drink.
Right up.
I'll see what you have. You would... I mean, I've saved 40 exactly, so I can't afford one drink. Dehydrated water tablets. What? How does that work? Plus body attributes for a little bit. Okay. Boosts personality. The hangover being minus dexterity. I think I'll be fine without any of that. But yeah, it's been good. Good meeting you, miss. I'm gonna go into backrooms and see if there's anything I can interact with. There is a toilet. I'm hoping it's just a worn down floor and it's not been leaking. I could try and hack into there. I don't need to. So I think, without any more kind of ambling about, not knowing what I'm doing, I'm gonna go actually see what I'm meant to be doing. There's gonna be someone in the cannery and someone near the cannery is what I do. There is... yeah, not a receptionist. We heard there's not a receptionist. The, damaged company property, I believe, is what they said. The canning facility strictly adheres to standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with foreman and/or supervisor. You need to schedule your sick leave. Wow. You need 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve sick leave. I'm not going to question it, but that doesn't seem like it works. But it's what we do here. That's fine. That's fine.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this to the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Did I just wait?
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest.
Really
now,
I'll
Pavati,
pretend
I do
that
wish you'd
overhear
spoken
that.
up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Yeah, I can wait.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, we'll start with introductions. I'm Poison, apparently. I'm not
Outpost Administrator.
Alex
I cannot help
Hawthorne.
but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you might have the wrong idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship's needing repairs. I'm needing a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Is this for deserters? Am I needing to choose who gets power? Okay, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean, mostly?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
And you think they're gonna be happy with me taking their power?
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I mean, if you want me to solve your problem, I'm not going to be murdering them, but per each one I'll need a payment.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay, and I'll be able to recognize
Adelaide's
her?
older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay, I'll see what I can.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could
I'm not
come
sure
in
I'll be able to
useful.
do much.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr.
But
Thompson.
I'll see what I can do.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
This is my first companion.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I mean, I could use the company, sure.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave and consider if this is ethical, what I might be doing. Get a companion. Characters that'll join me, they can help in a variety of ways. Combat support, enhance my skills, increase carrying capacity. Special companion abilities. Okay. Well, that's that, but
We
I
better
think we
clear
should...
out of Mr. Thompson's
Okay,
office.
we should get out of here, then we talk. Got it. And while we're going down the left, we've got skills. I would like to probably get something else moving up to level 40. I'm thinking science is the next one. So there we go. That's now at level 40. Don't think there's anything else we can get hugely leveled up just yet. I think I'd quite like to get this leveled for combat, seeing as how it went a minute ago. I think that should be fine. time dilation location hits. Hitting different things, memes, body parts. Yep, cool. I'm aware of that. We already had it as an option.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay, I will wait then.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Yeah, we
Sorry.
can. I just tried to, but here we are.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay. I mean, what exactly is this other
To
side?
Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Yeah, do you know this Adelaide person is in charge?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
I mean, why were they arguing? About the death? Or about what caused the death?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't have a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
Alright. And were any of these deserters your friends?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Yeah, I'm sure we're all fine people, but what
Mr.
does that
Thompson's
mean
aiming
with
to take
everything?
away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I mean, I suppose it couldn't hurt. I don't see why we can't go by. But we did meet him and he asked me to find the book.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
We've got a vague idea. You know, we'll stop
Thanks,
by.
mister.
We'll see what he has to say.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I'm not gonna pry about her dad, but she seems to look up to the guy. And because she's speaking in past tense, he may not really be around anymore. Wait, vending machine discovered. Okay, that's an interesting thing to get XP for. Research items can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation, or if I have a high enough hack skill. So bypass shunt is restricted, so is leaper injectors. I can dodge further, would be an interesting one. Very expensive, however. Aside from that, we do have proper armor, seemingly. Which I can't quite afford. If I sold some stuff, maybe? Nah. I don't think we can make up the price, not just yet. I mean, I can sell... Say, this could be sold? You can't sell to a vending machine. Which makes sense. I mean, we're looking for someone in here, though. So I'm gonna keep running around briefly until I find someone named. Can I tell at a distance? I can to an extent. Who was I looking for in here? Because I'm not seeing them. Are we upstairs? Or up ladder, I guess? You got whatever room this is. Oh, what have you got? Yeah, it's Spacer's Choice property, but it doesn't say I'm not allowed to be here. The loss of Reed Thompson. Symptoms of infection have now reached critical mass. Instructed our staff to transform Old Domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. Spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. We do not carry medicine to treat you all. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive to demonstrate ourselves worthy. When yourself suffering, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies spirit, physical illness. Yeah, recapitulates spiritual. It's basically, they had a pandemic of some type and we're saying, yeah, you should still come to work. Which does not sound like how you deal with that. And hello, Phyllis, I believe I was meant to
You
talk
the new
to
worker?
you.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Yeah, gravesite fees?
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
But papers aren't signed in your name, apparently.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's very kind of you, honestly.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though.
Ah,
Eugene was a good worker.
Eugene, the guy who shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, it must be tough.
Eugene wasn't family.
But how close a relative then?
Yeah, I was the closest
What?
living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who
Oh.
found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh,
Suicide's a crime.
okay.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Yeah, I mean, what
When
did
one
we
of your
do?
workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Ralph, Space Amazon is doing a lovely job in their cannery. Oh god.
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Well, that's kind of morbid, isn't it? We're not going to be stealing anything. Although it's tempting. Does terminal say? Personal files, password required, but I can hack it. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. I was asked to prepare a statement or something for other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't want to tell them. Don't be like Theodore. Do your work, show up with your smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. I mean, can I confront her about that?
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is Theodore, apparently. I guess that was Eugene. Or was Theodore his surname, maybe? And so this would be what we're using instead of fish. They're using rats. Or sprats, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's something. but the fact I've not seen a single fish has me mildly concerned. Lost and found, apparently. One left-handed... Oh, not one left-handed something, a left hand. Severed at the wrist. Second unscheduled amputation in many months. Please exercise caution. Maintenance fees will be deducted from pay. So you lose a hand and you get your pay docked, as well as having lost a hand. Again, vending machine discovered, gives me XP. Is wild. Why is that a thing? Loose slips, pink slips. So you're not supposed to be spelling company secrets, makes sense. But that's barred from the other side, which is interesting. I'm kind of just exploring, but I feel like maybe shouldn't be down here. What exactly are we doing in this area? Make my way down the ladder, at least. Again, more sprats and... Ah! That's a power regulator that I'm not supposed to go touching. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Power source... Yeah. Query the geothermal facility, I guess. Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. They're really not selling themselves as a company, are they? Just the best you can afford. Like, I mean, if they're a bargain kind of company, sure. That doesn't come off as particularly great, does it? Anyway, I think if we make our way outside, we need to go talk to Vicar Max as our next objective. Unless there's a botanical lab in the other direction. Yeah, Vicar Max. You should be just inside of here, right?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hello,
Any
Vicar.
progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
Yeah, I've not found your book just yet.
Please, get it.
But, I mean, of course, but I had something else I wanted to ask.
What would you like to discuss?
So, Pavrati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
He's asked us to cut off power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
But yeah, what do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
It depends on how well the leader can provide beyond the walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Okay. And what is your advice on
Assuming your
this?
goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay, talking everyone into coming back. Sure.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
But yeah, that's enough for now. It's enough for now. What do you think of that, Barty? Mention your dad a lot as well, but not your mum.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I mean, that... You never met your mum, I guess.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That seems... I mean, I keep saying it seems pretty dystopian. But yeah, you got along well with your dad. You might not so much with your mum, but hopefully, like, at least you got on with your dad. Right?
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Yeah, you mentioned something I wanted to ask about,
You mean
apparently.
about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, isn't the mission meant to be clean?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an interesting take on it, actually. That is not what I expected. But yeah, it's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive to get to, right?
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
You know, that's an interesting perspective. I'm happy I asked her about that. That's cool. Yeah, let's head on out. We're going to go find that botanical lab's our next move. I mean, she's got a point, doesn't she? Like, it wouldn't be some pristine machine, would it? If it's been used and people have lived there. Also, is this stealing? It's not stealing. I will take some stuff then. I'm not entirely sure what I want. I'm not just going to grab literally everything. Bit cartridges, sure, and light ammo. Okay, I think that's all the stuff we're grabbing out of there. There is also, however, a box. Bit cartridges. This can be lockpicked without any actual lockpicks. Okay, that's apparently illegal.
Nice.
The market is illegal, and Parvati seems to be quite happy with the idea. Alright. Okay, I think first thing we're gonna do is in quests. We want this. I'm gonna set that as active. We need to find Ludwig and Abernathy. Stationed as a guard at the landing pad. Should be here. So I thought someone was meant to be in this area. Hello,
When I
Ludwig.
was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Yeah, no, sorry, you seem a little confused about me.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
What?
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the Resistance?
I mean, if it needs a gun, I'm happy to help out.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's Chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
I mean, is there an enlistment fee?
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
I feel kind of bad, but yeah, what do you need?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Of course. Also, though, gravesite fees?
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I'm not gonna lie on Silas's behalf. In terms of me getting extra money, which Silas then won't see. No, I'll leave you be. I'm assuming there's not much in here. No tossball stick. It's a workbench where I do actually want to add some stuff to this armor. Where would it be? This one. Install cannot be removed. You know what? No, I'm not going to install that then. Yeah, but I've got one last person to check with who... Oh, he's inside of here. Okay, I'll go back in. I'll go back in. That's fine. I'd assumed he'd be outside the walls for some reason. I don't know why. It's an odd thing to assume. Yeah, make my way over here. He's gonna be inside of a house somewhere, right? Is this him? Looks to be.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
You doing okay? You can't help but notice you're staring into... I'm assuming it's a mirror, but it's a very dirty one.
Whoa,
Talking to yourself.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
But yeah, you wanna tell me what's got you nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I mean, you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
And is it like the dark patches around your eyes? Or is that just a kind of birthmark and such? I don't know. Yeah, but why do I not tell the constable? Is it illegal?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Yeah, how can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
You need me to break in. Some questions
I'll
first.
do what I can.
Why can you not get it yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Got it. He's not deemed worth medicine.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Yeah, are there guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
There's no guards, and it's just marauders. I can do that.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
You know, if it's marauders, I'll do it. I'll do it if it's marauders. If it was like
You oblige me
citizen
with your haste.
folks from Spacer's
I feel
Choice,
the
maybe
plague
not.
spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Yeah, also grave site fees might not be a good time to ask.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Yep. Sure. I'll see you in a while, my friend. I'm not gonna steal anything from you. Also, wanted posters. Wanted Bertie Cotton. I don't think any of these people are people I know. No, I was thinking I might see Phineas on there. Apparently not.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that's one quest done. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. We're gonna quickly go hand that into Silas. We're gonna go figure out what's going on with the robot. Maybe do that thing with medicine. And then that should hopefully be us for the day. I'm quite enjoying this. I am. I'm looking forward to doing some more. Yes, hello Silas. I've got you your notes.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not
We're
today.
talking.
Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
But, talking about his dad, I'm assuming.
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I mean, I'm sorry to have asked. I didn't
Well,
mean to pry.
Thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I got you your fees for the
Run into any
graves.
trouble?
No trouble. Just got everything for you, I'm
Reliable
pretty sure.
work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
But yeah, I'm not going to mention anything about Abernathy. Actually, no, I might. Silas seems like an alright enough sort.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
I mean, is that not why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Well, I mean, I went out of my way.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Is that... Okay, fair enough. You'll buy me a drink. I'm not going to press it. I did what you asked. I'm not going to push for more of a reward. We presumably agreed on it. Next, Die Robot, I said was going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what that is. There's also apparently a companion quest. That is weirdly related to a companion. Max's book. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to be like a companion quest. Huh. Alright. Anyway, make my way around here. I'm assuming that bit of a building there, which I'm seeing, looks to be the place of Vicar Max. Can't go into that door. This is me just round the side. Keep making my way around. Yeah, there's apparently a robot. What exactly is this robot up to? He's not up that bit, is he? He's further around. I'm hearing a robot. Is it an evil robot? A damaged scent.
Go quiet.
Drop a quick save.
Aw, he ain't no threat.
He's not a threat.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
If I had engineering 62, I could do it. That's a lot of an ask. But yeah, hang on just a second.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Okay, don't actually yell. But yeah, are you damaged, I'm assuming?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Yeah, well, if I tell him it's a junkyard,
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense.
Is that actually
Please report
damaged
yourself
navigation,
to
or is it just
your
if something gets
supervisor.
damaged, it should go just put itself in the bin?
Yep, I see the problem.
Yeah,
His
get him
nav mod got
fixed.
dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path
got a
toward
name.
repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
But yeah, do you name him just
On
now?
account I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
You know what? I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Is that a show?
Hems to Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Well, that went well, didn't it? Also, this is a junkyard. Any chance we've got the thing we'd be looking for? The power regulator? I'd say slim chances, but maybe. Maybe there's a chance. We're not just stealing all the food that lies around the place. And I think that's all there is in here. Yeah. I'm not interested in any of the rest of that. Combat drones don't look to have anything. There is a box. I will investigate that in a second. Mag pick is worth having. And the box, or multiple boxes, has something. It has something for me. Make my way around again. I need to find my way over to Ludwig over there. There he is. I'm liking this game so far. This is nice. It's different in terms of pacing to what I'd normally play. So it's nice to have something a bit different. It's nice to have a bit of a change to things. Hello.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I've dealt with the scout.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess.
Right. Shoot
But
it
you
and
are
kill it,
one.
but it's gone.
And the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets.
Huh.
That's where I've kept
Okay.
it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in the toilets,
Sharp, ain't it?
apparently.
The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
He's not wrong. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. So back into Edgewater. We need to look behind the toilet. Which, yeah, a mechanical person doesn't need the toilet. So that does add up. I don't entirely know how well it all adds up, but sure, we can investigate. Is there like a back door or anything? I don't think there is.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna.
I'm just looking around the wall. I didn't see anything in the back of it, but yeah, no, there's not.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Just I go in here then, and yeah, just behind the toilet. There we go. Now we head back to him, and we've got our.
If you're falling sick,
I want to say secret weapon. It's not all too secret, is it? It's just gonna be a weapon. I'm assuming it's like some kind of EMP device. Maybe an energy weapon of some type. Let's see. You got much to say?
Bring us honor, soldier.
Plan to do so. I found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
I mean... yeah, sounds like fun.
This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
I didn't expect this to keep going.
I'm talking about the old geothermal
Oh, but your time, let's go to
plant.
geothermal. Okay. I'll be going there
Unfortunately,
anyway.
The old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I've already got that passcode, don't you
I've
worry.
been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well,
Poor guy.
not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
And how am I supposed to find one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
I mean, can you help with that, Parvati?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
Yeah,
You
that's what I
know,
worried about.
she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a
I will do,
sympathizer.
Ludwig. Yeah, what are you planning to do with this?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are
Gosh,
gonna
he's
rip
got
those
more
mechanical
people.
secrets right out of their circuits.
Oh dear. But we're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
I'm going to get one.
Didn't know I had
Okay.
to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
I like this guy, sure. I'll do my
Die
best.
horribly. I will pour out a can of zero G to your memory.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Ludwig. I'm not going to pry any further into the matter. Yeah, that leads me to the geothermal area again. Which means I would quite like to get this book, I believe. Comes next. I mean, there's a book, or there's also the Long Tomorrow one. Which, I mean, they look to be in similar directions. I think book looks to be slightly closer. Yeah. So we'll do book, we'll then do the other one, and that might be the stream. We'll see how long we have. We'll see how long we have. Is that a ship, or is that like a bird? I think that's a ship. Yeah. Surprising amount of ships flying past, considering this is supposed to be like a frontier colony. Yeah, making our way down here. There are marauders. I should maybe be slightly careful. The ringleader is the one who would concern me most. Make sure I've actually got my new revolver equipped. There we go. It's multiple shots to the head. This is fine. Just wait for my reload to happen. There we are. Getting good damage in. Bravate, please don't get in front of me. And there we go. Liking the new revolver. Seems pretty solid. Assault rifle I will grab just because, I mean, we can sell it. We do kind of need money. Ringleader is the one I care most about. Comes with, I mean, light machine gun could be alright. I might give that to Parvati, if I can.
Yeah, huh?
Can I? No, okay. I can't give that to her. Fair enough. Last guy was down by here, right? I'm not gonna take that. Melee weapons probably don't sell for much. As for skills, though, I saw a skill for engineering at 62. Which, in fairness, with Parvati on the team, isn't all that tricky. So I'm gonna say we get that up to 60 at least. Chance items I repair will become pristine, making them more durable and more valuable. That is nice. Yeah, seeing as it's 62. I think that's as high as engineering is going to get. If I put that, so it's up to 50. Will not invest further in those just yet. And I'll put some points into persuasion and such, because I feel combat is going fine. I think we're working. That looks to be okay. Yeah, I'm happy to apply that. Then into perks. Still not seen flaws. I don't know what a flaw is in this game. Base armor rating might be useful, but I don't think I need it. I think just less durability loss is going to be useful. I quite like the idea of slowing things down further. I'm going to say durability loss comes first. There we go. Yeah, with that, continue on my way. I didn't really have to go down that side bit, but I mean, I saw stuff, had to investigate it, you know? It's the rules. You can't not investigate stuff. Yeah, here, be a little bit careful. I've been told there are marauders. Not immediately seeing any. I'm going to drop a quick save just in case. Yeah, I think there's a marauder lookout over there. There's someone over there as well. Tamed carrot. Shoot that guy in the rear of the area. Okay, got rid of one of the hooligans. That's good. Get this guy. There we are. Someone over in the distance. We're doing well. Use slow time to stop him briefly, and there we go. Get a bit of canned meat. Don't think I really need it. War of Tech doctors recommend not eating this raw bloody hunk of meat, even if the bits have tried to stuck to it. Fifth Doctor died shortly after ingesting the meat, so his opinion could not be taken with the record. Yeah, I'll grab it. I don't think I'm going to eat it. That sounds like I'm going to take most of that advice. Yeah. We do have a bit of light armor there, which gives bonus sneak. We'll take it. So I don't really have much in the way of light armor. Grab some Adreno. I don't think any of these people are going to have anything worth grabbing particularly. I'm mostly just looking for ammunition. Don't need a low pressure suit. I'll take a necklace. Fairly light, sells decently. Yeah, heading into here. There doesn't seem to be anyone. Looks like once upon a time it was a shop. The personal terminal. Disagree with theory that the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. It's much appreciated board and new frontier they've opened for us. With Halcyon and other colonies in the Rim Galaxy. Fell to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and set disputes. When corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Ministry, they had a choice in the matter. Never won. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. Still think you're wrong about history, though. The discovery of the skip drive is not what gave Earth Directorate power over the corporations. High cost of the Great War left in a weakened state. The skip drive was simply extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. This information, backstory stuff, doesn't seem too useful. Yeah, I've got a bypass shunt, could be useful. A grenade launcher. I mean, very tempting. I'm not really doing heavy weapons, but it is still tempting. As for this, collector's letter. It's got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame he's looking forward to running my own gift shop community centre selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them away in a cave over by the river. Okay. So we need to go find the cave as our next port of call, seemingly. I'm gonna continue looking for stuff to loot. I think this just takes me to a balcony, yeah. Not necessarily a bad idea going on to the balcony. Got me a decent bit of ammo just out of that. And if I pick this... Riot Control helmet. It is light armor. Go into armor. It's not Hephaestus, which I believe is the Raider faction, seemingly. That's Spacer's choice. So I'm gonna equip that. There we go. It's honestly, compared to the other helmets, just good armor anyway. Bonus to, like, melee, but... You know, I'm done with that. I don't use melee, but I'm not against having it as an option. If I climb over here, the physics seems to not be too happy with me, firstly. Can I... No, I can't jump up that bit. Ah, well. Bravati just seems to be fine. She didn't, like, break her legs. Again, grab ammunition when it is around. Yeah, drop another save briefly. We're heading off in this direction. Where I believe it might have been that building, which I wanted for Belong Tomorrow, right? No, it's this one. Okay, I'll head up here next. I will also grab that big container if I can get in. Can I get it? Not from there. I need to jump up this. There we go. Gets me a ring. Okay, now that is quite good. We get increased weapon accuracy. We get plus magazine size. That is a couple of mods. The first weapon ones I found. You make way up. We stay on the hill, we're not likely to come across marauders, right? I think. Well, there's marauders immediately, so I guess I stand corrected. I mean, shooting humanoids causes them to cower is quite nice. However, that is a dog that is currently attacking me. I am hurt. Yes, you're right. I'm alive, though. I will continue grabbing meat. Not that I plan to eat it, but just because I can. Grab your ammo and such. Can pick this one for free, which is nice. I'm gonna pass on the suit in terms of wearing it. Tossball stick sells for a decent enough amount, so sure. As a pristine helmet, so I'm gonna take you. And there wasn't anything else, no? I kind of just accidentally stumbled into that. So I'm happy we got some decent kind of loot, all things considered. I'm also going to just do that quickly. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you, given a chance, blow something up onto someone, you know? We've got various mines down here. Which, hopefully, aren't going to be an issue for me much. Get rid of one. Quickly reload. You seem to have gotten disoriented on the mine. Someone over there, I think, got disoriented by a mine slightly. I quickly hide around here. Can I shoot through these gaps? The guy over there has just blown himself up. I thought this was their mines that they'd put down, but maybe it's not. Take a good shot at you. There we go. Is that us? I hope so. Also going to take care of these mines in the best way I know how. I'm going to very quickly drop a quick save. I do not think I can disarm the mines. It's worth checking. Bolter pistol? I'm not allowed to use because it's a level 5 weapon. It's a handgun that fires 3 bullets. That might be energy damage or something. I don't know. Can I use it? I think I can. It's tempting. I'm going to rearrange these slightly. There we go. It's a fancy looking gun. Look at that ornate handle. Okay, that's quite a fun weapon to have just stumbled into. Quickly loot some corpses. I'm just after your ammo and your money. And your necklaces, apparently. This guy? I believe that was it. I will, however, loot that. Loot these. Then make my way inside. We were looking for a stash of some kind of medicine. I don't quite remember what kind it was. It wasn't Adreno. The guy said he'd tried that. I'm hearing robots. Potentially. I will take some stuff from the fridge on this rare occasion. Is that the vending machine making noises? It might be. Seems like there's more than a vending machine to worry about, though. Some marauders. More marauders. Apparently that didn't work. That did. Dramatic, could you not stand, like, right in front of me? we go. I'm liking this new gun. It does get through ammo quite quickly. Is it? Yeah, 3 ammo a shot. So maybe we use that on special occasions. That does seem quite powerful. Do grab their ammo. They don't seem to have much in the way of energy, so yeah, we're gonna have to be extra careful there. Apparently killing people with this gun. I'm assuming if it kills them with a crit, maybe? It might be able to just disintegrate their corpse. Yeah, be careful. Keep making way through and... Ah! That would be the noise I was hearing. It was a sprat! Cute little creature. That's fine. We've got... I mean, it used to be a community centre, so it makes sense that there's like a poster and everything. I don't think I need to be particularly crouched right now. But this seems a bit odd for a community centre. Although I guess someone would just stand up here and like speak to everyone? I don't know. We've got a fake aquarium exhibit. I can't hack into you. Oh, hello. Well, they're gone. Is there more? There is. There we go.
Everyone all right?
That guy had more light ammo. We're gonna have a lot of that. So yeah, this revolver is gonna be my main weapon for now. And the door is barred. We could possibly open it if we can get into here, which we cannot. So we won't be doing that just yet. A music box. Found the bypass shunt. If I can find another one, that'd be nice. However, in here, this is just workers who... I mean, I guess the marauders apparently eat people. So I guess there are some unlucky victims of that. Standard troop helmet. That is better than what I'm currently using.
Easy.
First aid room key. Plasma cutter. Okay, these are some fancy stuff. A model spaceship as well. Where is this sprat making a noise? Is that... I might... community center. I don't think this is a hugely important thing. We were looking for an adult mantiquee. Tracker discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Period approval. Deploys a team of high-skilled hunters to kill it. The entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. So there's a mantiqueen somewhere, seemingly. Yeah, we've got a key for this. Through there. Okay, that's where I first came in. That's not important. Yeah, medical room makes sense. It has a cache of medicine. Get another bypass shunt. Which I'm now confused as to what would be behind the door. Because if it wasn't a way into here, what was it that I stumbled into before? I will take another plasma cutter. It's presumably worth something decent. Hello, Sprat. I'll grab another bypass shunt and another lockpick. Is this what the door was? Was this the locked one? Yes. In which case, I do not need to hack into you. I'll walk out the front door, but I'm not sure this is going to be a good idea, so I'm going to drop a quick save. Yeah, plasma cutters. Possibly quite a good weapon. I'll need to see in a minute. Give me a fright there, Parvati. I'm worried there might be people out here, because we didn't come in this way. but it looks to be okay. Got a few poor residents. We can go hand that in later. For now, it'd be this that we're wanting to do. Also, inventory, I would want to switch this over to you. Good stuff. I think that's fine. I might repair this. There we are. Just to keep my damage up. Yeah, what entirely have you got by the river we'll need to contend with? Because there's going to be something in that cave, isn't there? It's not going to make it easy for me. Enemy's been killed. That guy is now cowering, so I can get rid of them. That is a dog. The dog is gone, poor guy. And I think Parvati got the other one. Here we are. Again, gonna try and grab loot, but that's not too important. I don't need to be looting literally every single thing, do I? No, I'm just gonna go into this cave. A very fancy looking cave. But what's in here? I don't trust this. No, it's just a river hideout with a mine. I mean, yeah. You can lockpick this, doesn't actually cost anything much.
Nice.
We get the journal we're looking for, there we go. I'll get some 0G brew, mock apple cider, sure. Light ammo, bit cartridge. Not particularly anything else worth grabbing. Thought maybe that would be a button I can press. It's not a button I can press. Anything further through? Okay, just another way out. With enemies. We're gonna go back the other way. I'm not fighting behemoths in a small tunnel. That sounds like a bad idea. And I'm happy to not be dying, if possible. Also, what does holding Z do? Is that just calling you over? What if I press X? Is that like your skill? No, I don't know. I've got a prompt sound in the corner, I don't know what they mean. Yeah, make my way back and hand in our missions. And then I think that'll be us for the day. I've had a fun time with this has been a good game. I'm very much enjoying myself. Let's be a little careful because there might be people hanging about who want me dead. But we look to be okay. We look to be fine. I'm going to quickly investigate this because it's an openable door. Found a vending machine apparently. Ah! Rabid sprats. I was going to leave you be, but if you're dangerous, you're getting killed, I'm sorry. And we'll grab the sprat hides. Poor guys. I was going to leave them be. I got a computer. I don't particularly think it's going to have anything of use. That we can open. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. I kind of want to open it as a thing. So I think there might be some parkour to be done.
Great work.
Yeah, because if I jump over here, there's this I'd spotted. There we go. Just quick looted the whole thing. There we are. Bit of ammo as well for my efforts. And I don't think there's anything in that building. I just saw a hole in the side, so I thought like there might be something if you can get in. But I don't think so. I think that's just somewhere I can't get to. In which case, got away. We head on inside. Now we just head on through to Vicar Max, unless there was the guy who we need to hand stuff to as well. Which house was his? Now, wasn't the constable?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Was it you?
Hey.
Yes, hello, I found your medicine.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I mean, yeah, I found your medicine, bro. So,
Let's
here
see
you
it.
go.
Don't keep us waiting.
Yep, it's all yours, don't you worry.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
There we go. And I mean, I'm not gonna like squeeze money out of him. He's doing his best, you know. Companion has leveled up. Didn't know that was a thing. Have a look at that in a second. I'm gonna hand in this next quest to sure, here it is. Skill points available. I will do that in a moment. I need to go into here. It's not pointing me into the church, is it? Hello, Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Indeed, I have the book you're wanting.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
I mean, yeah, you just wanted this book, right?
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies
the answer is in French.
I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
I mean, did you think there was a reason it would have the secrets?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
So, what is a philosophist in this situation?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But
Okay,
most
so
of the philosophist's
contradicts what
perversion
they
of
want.
Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Yeah, you searching for banned books for personal gain is a kind of bad example.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a ship hand, no.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really.
Jesus, any blunt
I'm also
weapon.
a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That last one's surprising, but sure. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I didn't expect to get a companion out of that. That's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll quickly do my level, and then we will leave it be for there. I think lockpicking, I don't need to get to 40, I'm happy. Hacking, I'd like to get higher. I don't know. I mean, 25% more bits in containers is just more money. It would be quite useful to get to 40, but it's not needed. I think gunplay or some of these skills I'd be interested in, but possibly dialogue takes a priority. Yeah, I'm thinking I've put 7 points into this. That's like 40 for this, so enemies cover for longer. We don't particularly need either of these ones. I think humanoids are going to be a lot more common, at least for now. But having Intimidate going up is good. So I think that's looking ideal for now. Put some points into handguns and such. And I think that'll be us. There we go. We then have not got a perk, but Parvati is leveled up. Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. Also change companions' gear. Okay, that's what we want. We want to give you a grenade launcher. We'll leave you with the hammer, but a grenade launcher sounds fun. I think she looks like she's going to be decent with it, right? As for armor, you seem to be using tech skills for now. With this one being better, but it's a Marauder, so I won't give you that. I'm thinking I want to use this helmet. I might give you the one I'm currently using. As for here, increase my engineering when she's in the party. Decrease the threat they make. Increase the threat they make. Or increase their health. I think bonus engineering just sounds like most useful. I mean, that's an extra 10. That's pretty good. I think that is more than fine by me. Yeah, go into my inventory quick. I'm going to compare these. And yeah, what I'm comparing, still light armor, but it's just better in terms of the armor it provides. That also kind of matches the suit I'm wearing from the hibernation suit, although I should change it. These dangly tubes probably don't help much. Although they're fun if I spin myself around. Yeah, for now, that is all. I'm very much enjoying this. I'm looking forward to doing more next week. For now though, I hope you've all enjoyed as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.